Okay. Quite a bit of play, really. That's in first. I do have the zipper short throw arm, so that's first to second. It's not too bad, really. Can't believe that side to side. Hope there's some kind of improvement in that. Bear with me. Over an inch side to side. 30.5 to 29.5. That's amazing. Yeah. Anyways. Front and back's not too bad. So hopefully the selector arm will tighten up quite a bit, and then everything else will, especially with that little ball down there, that stupid thing. So, alright, that's a before of the shifter sloppiness. A lot of play with this original little ball thingy. Alright, so this thing here fits very tight. I mean, it's actually hard to get it in. I mean, there's absolutely no play. It's holding it in there. It's a high quality kit here. Solves everything. Okay, we have the original. A lot of play. That's the one that was really worn in the Rodney Dickman Selector rebuild kit. So I guess that's it. Let's see what kind of improvements we get from this. Okay, in general, I'm very happy with the improvement from the side to side, the Selector arm rebuild kit, which is those two brass bushings there, and that stud, that schmancy stud there. Now, a problem with this is that little bitty stud coming off the side of the select arm itself. Come on, focus. Mine wiggles. Mine's a little loose here. So, you know, if that part wiggles, you're gonna get some play, and I really don't know of a whole lot of ways to fix that. I mean, I guess maybe I could stick that part right there on an anvil and beat the hell out of it with a hammer, and kind of, maybe that would, you know, kind of peen the metal back around that part of the select arm, and that might stiffen it up a little bit. But I've got this spare here. This one is really solid. That's very solidly affixed. And these bushings on this one weren't even that badly worn. The transmission that this selector arm came off of, it barely had any play compared to, I mean, I don't know if this will, God, I need to run the vacuum. I don't know if this will show, but this thing, look at all that play. And you can even see, look at the stud on this one. See that? How it's actually moving? I don't know if that's showing on the camera or not, but not only are these bushings severely worn, because that's a lot of play compared to that other one I had, which was on that transmission. Yes, this is my living room. So that's something to look out for. If you invest in one of these Rodney Dickman Select Arm rebuild kits, you might want to check that stud there and see if it's a little loose. because obviously replacing these bushings and that stud, that's not going to do anything for that. And I still had, I mean, you know, the play was a lot better than it was on mine in the car, but I'm not happy with it. And I'm going to put the other, I mean, I'm not 100% happy with it. It's a great product. I'm glad they make it, but I'm going to try the other Selector arm, this one I've got in here, and see if that kind of, see if this thing, and I suppose that even this stud could be worn on the wear surfaces, and I again wouldn't really know what to do about that. But while I've got this other one out, I'm going to see if I can do that hammering on it thing just to see. I'll still probably end up using this other one, but that is really, I mean, I can't really tell if that's showing on the camera, but look at that. Yeah, that shows. Surely you can see that. So, something to look out for. A lot less play, but I don't know if you can see right there where the stud goes through the mounting bracket that actually bolts to the transmission. Those holes are a little worn. That's the minute amount of play I'm getting with this thing now. Again, I don't really know how to fix that, but okay. What I ended up doing is hammering on that select arm that the stud was wiggling on to see if that would fix it, and it worked. And in addition to peening that metal around and making it make better contact, it actually kind of bent the whole stud at an angle, which really is just going to make it make more. It's basically going to take up any kind of space there might have been between that stud and the contact points on that, I don't know what that part's called on the transmission. But so anyways, here's what we're left with now. Obviously that's just a neutral, but here's in first. It's really hard to work a camera and the shifter and a tape measure with two hands, and so to actually measure the throw from third to fourth, I just took some pictures, and of course they'll be posted in the thread. But way better. I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say that's maybe a 1/4 inch of play, maybe a half. I don't know. Obviously there's a lot more effort required with that short shift arm, but I don't know if we can. See the little ball there. That was another part that was included in the Dickman kit, or these, I don't think you can even see them now, but these washers. There's a couple of extras just to take up some of the play between the, I don't know what these parts are called, but between that part and that part. I mean, there you go. So yeah, in the end, I mean, awesome kit. I can't believe the improvement. That's just amazing. So yeah, definitely worth it. Highly recommended. Definitely a lot stiffer now and more tight shift pattern. All that slop definitely been taken out of it. So pick up one of those Rodney Dickman kits. They're awesome.